Right guys, welcome back to another Dunk Reviews. I'm so excited to get back into the album reviews. It's been a while and what an album to come back on. New Trivium, Sin in the Sentence. Yes, Florida rockers Trivium are back with their 8th studio album that was released on October the 20th, as mentioned before, called The Sin and the Sentence. Now, the first single they released was the titled song, and there was a lot of hype from this because, well, first thing you hear is Matt Heafy brings back his screaming. From The Silence in the Snow, Vengeance Falls, it was more melodic singing, and this got a lot of fans excited with Matt Heafy bringing back the screaming. Now, obviously, it's a good thing because he's such a good singer and such a talented vocalist. But it's a bad thing. I don't want this album all to be focused on that he's screaming, because it is one big epic masterpiece telling the story of the sin and the sentence. Now obviously this is just my interpretation of the album, but when you look at the song titles, it does, to me, it tells a story. With song titles such as The Wretchedness Inside, describing the main sin in this, from the song title Betrayal. You can't get a bigger sin than that. And then the other songs are all about the sentence. You've got Sever the Hand, Endless Night, Thrown into the Fire. So to me this album is showing all about, we found the sin and here's the sentence for this sin of betrayal. Now onto the album itself, I'm so excited about this, and I can't stop listening to this album. For me, Trivium have really found their sound. Really, they could easily went down The Silence in the Snow and Vengeance Falls and melodic, because they got a lot of hit singles from that. But they maybe gave us a hint that this is what was going to come when they re-released the Ab Initio, from the Ember into the Flames, a remastered version of that, showing again that what Trivium's roots are. And this album just merges them all beautifully. The aggression, the screaming in the first few albums to the melodic vocals, but still the killer crunch riffs. Put them together and you get this masterpiece that is the sin and the sentence. Now with a lot of kind of bands, it seems at the minute the drummer always seems to be that missing piece of the puzzle, and for this album Trivium called upon Alex Bent for the drummer, and to me he just fits perfectly. Some of this guy's drumming blew me away. I've never felt anything as, I want to say brutal, it sounds like a negative term. When you hear the impact that these drums have, it is brutal on you. Songs such as, he teases it in the main song, Sin in the Sentence, but other songs such as Betrayer and Beyond Oblivion, if you listen, and Sever the Hand as well, the drumming in that just, it blows you away. Corey and Matt, they're such talented guitarists, and sometimes, the bassists and the drums are not lost, but with the dueling guitarists, it's hard to forget about the other instruments. And Alex Bent just says, no, I'm a drummer, listen to this. Now as mentioned, as I say, previous albums, Matt's been more melodic, so if you found Trivium through Silence in the Snows, please don't be put off this album. They appreciate the success of these albums and the fans that have came for this. So if the screaming isn't your thing, there's still so many good songs on this album to really appreciate. To hear Matt's melodic voice, he's still got it. Songs such as Otherworlds, The Heart From Your Hate, Endless Night. There's no screaming that, but still, these songs hold up perfectly and are not out of place at all on this album. That's one of the other things that I'm loving with this album. Other albums, the first kind of 4 or 5 songs, kind of like the Incubus, Papa Roach albums, all their heavy, their powerful songs were there, and then the album just faded out and faded out. Whereas with this, they've split it up really nicely. You've got the really brutal screaming songs, and then there'll be a few melodic, it's all brilliant mosh pit driven riffs, but the ones without the screaming do seem a wee bit more kind of relaxed, catch your breath, and it's just an endless ride of brutal, beautiful thrash metal. think as well this album should really, I mean, Matt has always been a phenomenal songwriter, but this one, you know, it should really propel him up there with the greats. You know, songs like, you know, Rip the Heart From Your Hate, you know, lyrically they're just beautiful. One of my favourite lines from this album is from the song Endless Night, where he sings, you know, it's just one simple sentence, but it's what doesn't kill you can control you. And to me that's so powerful. You know, it's a good turn on. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, because it can. You know, what doesn't kill you can't control you. It becomes almost like an obsession, and it's just blew me away, along with one of my favourite songs this album, and fast becoming one of my favourite songs, certainly this year. And it's probably why it's taken me so long to do a review, because I love hitting and repeating this song, is Sever the Hand. And it's just 5 minutes of just absolute perfection. You know, there's one of the heaviest breakdowns, you know, that I don't care who you are, when this breakdown hits, everyone should be jumping up and down. You know, Kiss Goodbye to Your Neck, it is just the drums, the guitarists, you know, it's a good 3-4 minutes instrumental of just pure brutality, and it is incredible. And it has caused me, as soon as Sever the Hand's finished, just straight back on. And it just, you know, if I'm out with the dog or out a run, you know, it just, everything seems to go quicker, because it just gets the adrenaline going. So to try and sum up the Sin in the Sentence is hard, because for me it's truly groundbreaking for Trivium, because it seems they've settled on a perfect combination to really show their talents. You know, when they first came about, there was a lot of hype, you know, and it was really because they were billed as the next Metallica, and it was a bit unfair to put that kind of pressure on anyone. But since then, to me, when you look through their previous albums, they've found songs, they've found genres, you know, and styles, but it's never really suited them until they've come to this. And it's hard to say that they're underrated, you know, they are a big name, but for me, when you hear this album, to me, they should be, you know, why not headline a download festival with this album? It is that strong. This, for me, 2017 is number one by far, the best album that has come out this year, and I'm so chuffed for the Trivium guys. You know, they've never stopped working hard, and this is testament to their dedication and their professionalism. You know, 5 out of 5, the Sin in the Sentence, and it's not just me, a lot of other people are just blown away by this latest instalment from Trivium. So here comes the hard part, trying to pick 5 songs from this album. There's only been a few albums where I struggle to pick a top 5 because they're that strong, and this is one of them. But number 5, I'm going to go for the title song, The Sin and the Sentence. Quite simply, you know, that single just made everyone sit up and know, and you remember Trivium. Let's you know, bring on Trivium again. Number 4, Beyond Oblivion. As I say, the drumming in that is just absolutely phenomenal. Number 3, Endless Night, as I mentioned earlier. Lyrically even, it's just absolutely stunning. Number 2 is Beauty and the Sorrow. I just love the quiet way it builds up and then hits straight into the distortion. It's going to be a great crowd pleaser for when it comes live. And number 1, as I said, I could have done a whole video on Sever the Hand. It is just the perfect song on this album. So there we have it, guys. Trivium are back with a bang. 2 thumbs up, 2 Delo horns. This album, I can't stress how good this album is. So there we have it, guys. Trivium's new album, The Sin in the Sentence. 2 thumbs up, 2 Delo horns. It is just, as I said, by far the best album of 2017. I cannot recommend this album enough. Go and check it out, guys. Go and check out Trivium's Facebook page, their YouTube page, to find the videos for The Sin in the Sentence and Heart From Your Hate. Just go and check out Trivium again. Such an underrated band. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this, please give it a like and subscribe as I try to keep up to date with everything rock and metal. So until next time, cheers.